Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to begin. We kindly ask that everyone please rise if you're able and welcome our Kearns High faculty and the Kearns High graduating class of 2026.
Greetings and welcome to the 68th annual Kearns High School graduation. My name is Hamelin Mayava and I am the 2025-2026 senior class president. This has been a long-awaited moment for the class of 2026. We want to recognize our Granite School District Board members, Karen Winder and Board President Nicole McDermott, along with Assistant Superintendent Tyler Howe and Leslie Bell for being in attendance with us today. We would also like to recognize Matt Himes from the Utah State Board of Education, as well as Anthony Lubet from the House of Representatives. We appreciate their support. We will begin this evening with the national anthem performed by our very own Kearns High Madrigals. If you could please stand in honor for this performance.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave,
As we first start today's ceremony off, I first would like to give love and appreciation to all of our families and friends who are sitting in this arena supporting all of our graduates. These past 4 years have been the most stressful yet transformational years of our lives. As we walk the school halls, I know a lot of us have asked something close to these questions. Why am I here? Why is school so hard? Why can't I be like them? Why me? But as our high school chapter comes to an end, I have come to find a new meaning to this word why. W, walk with a purpose. If we take a look around us, we see that we are all different. None of us look the same, and none of us are walking the same path. But we each have a chance to choose where that path leads. Like the scene from Alice in Wonderland, Alice asked the cat which road she should take. The cat responded, "Where are you trying to go?" Alice replied that she didn't know, and in return, the cat said, "Then it doesn't matter which way you go." Class of 2026, I know we still have a lot ahead, and I know at times we can relate to Alice of not knowing where we want to go. But as we walk with a purpose, our choices will become more intentional, and our destination will become more clear. H, honor your purpose. As we become older, a lot of people will try to tell us who we should be, what success should look like, or what path we're supposed to follow. We may feel pressured to We may feel pressured to meet everyone else's expectation instead of listening to ourselves. But honoring your purpose means choosing to live a life as who you are. Your path may not look like everyone else's, and that's okay, because some of the greatest journeys begins when people have the courage to step outside of what is expected. Why? You matter. The world we live in is filled with high expectations and standards that can make us feel insignificant and lost. We define ourselves based on what the world deems as perfect. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't know what you want to do right now. And don't feel you have to compare yourself or define yourself based on what the world's expectation or definition of success. You are you, your life is yours, and no matter what you do in this life, you will always be enough. Whether you found your purpose or still in search of yours, you matter. Class of 2026, life will continue to ask us that why. But today, we can leave knowing that the answer begins with because. Because we walked with purpose, because we honored who we are, and because we learned that we matter. As we leave this chapter behind, I would like for all of us to remember that we were not made to fit in, but born to stand out. Don't be afraid to be different. Become the change that leads to something greater. And like always, once a Cougar, always a Cougar. Thank you. And now please, our wonderful Kearns High full orchestra will be performing a musical number, Journey in Black. Journey in Concert by Paul Martha, conducted by Violet Erickson Black. Please now welcome our salutatorian, Sophia Reed, for her speech.
Thank you. All right. Good afternoon, class of 2026, to our family, friends, and faculty. And thank you all so much for being here today. My name is Sophia Reed, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak here today. I would like to begin by assuring everyone, especially my grandfather, that I will keep the speech as short and as sweet as possible, so we can all get out of here. You're welcome. To start, I want to congratulate my classmates. Every single one of you sitting here today has worked hard to make it here. For some of you, high school was an amazing experience filled with infinite opportunities, friendships, and memories you'll cherish forever. For others, the journey was a little more challenging. But no matter what your experience looked like, everyone here today has something worth celebrating. Over the last 4 years, each of us have learned something valuable. Whether it came from our teachers, whether it came from our experiences, or simply because we spent every day with these people, we all learned something. Maybe you learned discipline, confidence, independence, or simply how to survive and not sleep through a 90-minute class period. No matter what you learned, these last 13 years have shaped you into the person sitting here today. And now I think many of us would agree that we would not have made it this far without the support from those around us. So, I would like to take a moment and thank 2 people who have had some of the greatest impact on me and my life, my stepmom Shannon and my mother. To Shannon, thank you for having unwavering faith in me. You have taught me the value of loving and believing in someone without limits. You have shown me what it means to love someone unconditionally, even when they're stubborn and when they, quote, sleep too much. You believe in me wholeheartedly, and that confidence is something I will always carry with me. Y a mi mamá, quiero darle las gracias por todos los sacrificios que hizo por mí, por trabajar en varios empleos al mismo tiempo para que nunca me faltará nada y pudiera tener aún más de lo que soñaba. Mi mamá dejó su hogar cuando tenía casi la misma edad que yo y renunció a la oportunidad de ir a la universidad. Todo para darme a mí la oportunidad de construir una vida aquí en los Estados Unidos. Ella ha sido mi mayor inspiración y su amor y esfuerzo han influido en cada decisión que he tomado hasta hoy y en todas las que tomaré en el futuro. Desde el fondo de mi corazón, gracias por todo, Ma. Now, as all of you prepare to walk the stage in a few short minutes, I would like you to take a moment and look back on the last 13 years of your life, from kindergarten all the way to today. Think about all the people you've met and grown up with, whether it be your friends, your enemies, or a strange combination of the two. Remember that after today, you'll never walk through Kearns High School as a student again. The crowded hallways, ancient classrooms, and especially the parking lots where none of you knew how to park. All of those will soon become distant memories. And while that thought is a little scary, it's also a natural part of growing up and moving forward. And so, as you enter the next chapter of your life, I ask that you collect all these memories, everything high school has taught you and the world and about yourself, and neatly organize them within your mind. Take the important parts and use them to build a meaningful and fulfilling life going forward, and then gently throw the rest of it into a dark corner of your mind and avoid it at all costs. If I can give you guys any advice for the future, it would be that you can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days. So whatever you choose to do after today, do it fully and to the best of your abilities. And one last thing, I promised a few of you guys a quick shout out, so thank you to Keegan, Ella, Jocelyn/Giovanni, Maya, Natalia, Destiny, Zulema, Tyson, Anna, and finally to my best friend in the whole world, my dad. Thank you all for everything. Congratulations once again to the class 26, and good luck as you begin the next chapter of your lives. And remember, whatever you do, don't peak in high school. Thank you.
Now please welcome our student body president and valedictorian, Xavier Peters.
Hello, my name is Xavier Peters, and I am the 2025-2026 student body president and valedictorian. I wanted to thank you all for coming out today. I have known a lot of my classmates, and all have grown a lot to get here. You should be proud of yourselves. Ironic as it is, I don't believe grades have direct correlation to character and success. Grades alone don't mean anything. That is because one person can get good grades without showing up to class, without studying for hours each day, and overall, it can be easy for that individual. Good grades do not correlate to having developed certain character skills through hardships others may have had to face. However, a student can get poor grades and have fought with every ounce of their being to get to where they are today. That student may have chosen to work 2 jobs to support their family. That student may have had an unstable family life. That student that got poor grades may have had to crawl every single inch to get to where they are today, and yet they are still here. So to all my classmates out there, it does not matter where you currently are, it is how much you are willing to grow and how much you are willing to go. Resiliency and being adaptable are the traits that allow for the most potential, both of which can be learned. I have a firm belief that anyone could do anything they set their mind to, so dream big. With that being said, dreams do not create themselves, and I learned this the hard way. For the first 3 years of my high school experience, I spent time exploring what I wanted to do. I had this dream, and I forced myself into this path this vision of this path that I thought would be best for me, completely disregarding where I wanted to go ultimately. I spent 2 summers at the University of Utah working in a lab for the engineering department. The first was an exploration year, the second was for credentials. This was despite the fact that I had found research wasn't my path. I hadn't realized it at the time, but I had reapplied after the first year because I was scared and it felt safe. I'd wanted to go to Stanford as I believed I needed it to be successful, when the entire time I could have just learned to be successful directly if I hadn't been so closed-minded and afraid of failure. The internships had been great experiences and allowed me to build the resume to get into another program, which truly changed my life, Granite CEO. Granite CEO's goal is to help students learn to start their own businesses, and by the end of the year, they have to have started their own businesses. Before I got into this program, I was a person with drive, but no direction. I had all of this ambition and even more fear. I talked of big dreams, and I did things that I thought would get me to the places that might help me achieve my dreams rather than just pursuing my dreams directly. I've always known I'm going to be successful, but I wasn't living the way that would get me there. You see, life is a lucid dream. You can do whatever you want. You can change it over time, but a lucid dream without action is just sleeping through a nightmare you are too afraid to get out of. By raise of hands, how many of you have dreams? How many of you? Yeah, so a lot of you. Now, how many of you are satisfied with your current life and don't want to improve it at all? Need I say more? You are in charge of your life, and the only person that can change it is you. I know you are scared. I know what it's like to have a dream and not go after it. I also know what it's like when you start living. Action kills anxiety. The only way to lose that fear is to do it. One day will be your last. You don't know when that is, but one day will be your last. You get one shot to live this life the way you want to live it. If you are not content with your current lifestyle, what is the harm in trying? I've never regretted trying, but I have regretted not taking the chance. My friends, you are 18 years old, you are young, you are likely unmarried, you probably live in your parents' basement. You have nothing to lose, so go after your dreams. If you fail, you are still 19 and have the rest of your life. I have found I have far less regrets when I follow my values, and for me, that means following my dreams. Now, before I go, I'm gonna take one last group photo. Smile. Now, one final remark. We're naturally going to drift ways, so I just want to say I wish you all well, and I wish you the best in life. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Now welcome our Kearns High Madrigal Choir performing This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, accompanied by Julie Duncan.
stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Words might cut me down. The sand of blood gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, this here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is
The sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
We will now hear from our principal, Danny Sterling, who will present the graduates, followed by the president of the Granite School District Board, Nicole McDermott. We will then do the acceptance of the graduates.
Good afternoon. Before I get started, how about the amazing music and speeches given tonight? Let's give it up for those great performances. We have a saying that has existed for decades here at Kearns High. You've already heard it once tonight. Once a Cougar. I wasn't expecting the call and response, but I'll take that every time. I'm here to testify just how true that is. Now, I know we got a lot of Cougars in the house right now, way more than all these beautiful graduates in green in caps and gowns in front of me. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment and recognize all the Kearns Cougars here with us in this arena. If you're a Cougar alumni, will you please stand so we can take a few seconds to cheer and recognize you? Thank you. Thank you. Once a Cougar, Kearns High, class of 2026, you made it. In just a few minutes, you'll walk across the stage and receive your high school diploma and join the other 60 years worth of Kearns graduates. You did this. You just might hear me reinforce that a couple times tonight. You did this. Our school mission statement at Kearns High is as follows. Our Kearns community works together to empower all learners for lifelong success. You'll notice the very specific wording of working together to empower you. We can help you, we can support you, we can empower you, but ultimately, it's up to you to make it happen. And you did. And Xavier already touched on this, and it's going to be up to you what you do next. Your success in life will still be determined by you. But let's take some time to recognize this Kearns community I referenced that's helped you get here. I want to take a few minutes to acknowledge and visually recognize some people that have helped you. And I'm going to ask for some audience participation in this, get you out of your seats for a second. First of all, teachers, counselors, support professionals, anyone here that works at Kearns High School, will you please stand up and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you. Parents, if you're a parent of one of the graduates, will you please stand so we can recognize and thank you for all the critical support and love. Thank you. Thank you. If you're a sister or a brother of a graduate tonight, will you please stand up and be recognized? Sisters, brothers. I know how important brothers and sisters are too, because I've heard from seniors just how important it is for them to be an example for their younger brothers and sisters. They're watching you right now. That next group of Cougars, they see you. If you're a grandparent, an aunt or uncle, cousin, or any extended family member or friend here to support a graduate today, please stand. Look at all these people here for you. Now, parents and family, one more thing I gotta ask. Please stand again if at any point you weren't quite sure if your kid was gonna make it to high school graduation. Hey, that's okay. I know I made my parents sweat it back in the day. But guess what? Your kid is here today. So sit back and relax. Sit back, relax, enjoy this moment because your kid's here now. Class of 2026, now it's your turn. Stand up, turn around, and show some love to your parents, your family, your friends, and support system. Thank you. Thank you. Last week, we gave out many individual awards at our Senior Awards Night for high academic achievement and also for extracurricular achievements. Today, I'd like to recognize this class of 2026 as a whole and show you visually again what it looks like when it comes to the number of our students who've engaged in the many opportunities inside the classroom and outside the classroom. We are a comprehensive high school, and academics and extracurricular activities both matter. In fact, for many kids, it's the difference maker. Students, I'll ask you to stand each time I read off something that you've been a part of or involved in at Kearns High School. Let's start first by recognizing our high academic achievers. Please stand up if you are graduating with a 3.5 or higher cumulative GPA, our honor roll students. Now, some of you are going to have to stand right back up. Please stand up if you're graduating with a 3.75 GPA or higher, our high honor roll students. Thank you. Please stand up if you've taken classes or been involved in any of our fine arts programs, both visual and performing arts such as drawing, painting, photography, ceramics, 3D design, choir, band, orchestra, guitar, dance, theater, or any other fine arts. Yeah. Thank you. Please stand up if you've taken any of our CTE classes, our career and technical education, such as business, foods, sewing, child development, wood shop, auto mechanics, welding, graphics, health science, or any of our GTI classes at the district. Thank you. Please stand up if you've been involved as an athlete in any of our 22 girls and boys sports teams, including cheer and drill. Thank you. Please stand up, something we're real proud of. If you've been a member of any of our service learning groups, we have a lot, such as Student Government, Latinos in Action, BSU, HOSA, National Honor Society, Peer Leadership, PBIS Student Leadership, any other service organization, including if you've gave service this year with Volunteer for Good. Thank you. Kearns High has historically had a strong culture of service learning and leadership. This school year alone, the number of collective service hours Kearns students have completed is staggering. The number of service hours completed and logged this school year alone by Kearns High class of 2026 is 12,340. Okay, I got just a couple more. Please stand up if you speak more than one language, our bilingual and multilingual students. Thank you. Gracias. Domo arigato. What an amazing superpower you have. Students, listen closely to this one. Please stand up if you are the first in your family to graduate high school or will be the first one to attend college, our first generation graduates. So awesome. And finally, whether getting this diploma was fairly easy for you or really hard for you, whether you never failed a class or had to make up several, whether you had way more credits than required, or whether you just turned in your last credit recovery this morning, yeah, we had a couple of those. Please stand up if you're walking across this stage in just a few minutes to get your diploma as the graduating class of 2026. Thank you. I appreciate everyone indulging in this exercise tonight, taking a little time to visually see the number of graduates with all the amazing things they're a part of, curricular and extracurricular. Within these different groups, we have many students who received a lot of scholarship money for their excellence to multiple colleges inside and outside the state. Our counselors keep track of these scholarships, and I'm proud to share with you today the total amount of scholarship money offered to this senior class of 2026 is $2,616,884. Just a few minutes ago, we spent some time recognizing the credible support system of the students, including parents, teachers, counselors, other faculty, extended family and friends. I know all of you students recognize, value, and appreciate everything they did to help you get here. You should appreciate them, and I know you do. But here's the thing, you did this. You did this. No doubt your support system matters. Our Kearns community matters. Your parents, teachers, friends can help you get to this point. They can empower you, but it's your efforts that got you here. You did this. And now you will be the ultimate deciding factor for doing the next thing. Our mission statement says we work together to empower you for lifelong success. We can empower you, but nobody can do it for you. You have to take the next step in life to be successful, just like you did for your high school diploma. For many of you, that will be going right into college. For others, that might be going right into the workforce. For some, it might be going to the military, or it might be going to a trade school or apprentice program or a service church mission. We don't decide what lifelong success is for you. You do. It's whatever you want it to be, but you have to go out and get it. So go get it. Take advantage of your support system and those that love you. We all need that. We all need each other. But you have to go get the next thing, whatever that is. As Xavier said, you can do anything you put your mind to. I know you can. This arena's filled tonight with people that know you can and stood up for you. But you have to believe in yourself, just not ride the belief of others. You got this. We see you. We've been watching for years, and we see you today. Now, I've got one more thing I'm going to ask of you. The last thing I'm going to ask of you is your principal. You have to commit and promise me something. You have to commit and promise something for all of us. Don't let anything or anyone ever stop you from pursuing your dreams. You can do anything you want to do. All right, you know what time it is. Let's do this. It is my honor and privilege to present the senior class to Granite District Board President Nicole McDermott, Board Member Karen Winder, Assistant Superintendents Leslie Bell, Tyler Howell for graduation from Kearns High School. I certify that each and every one has met the requirements as presented by the Granite Board of Education for graduation from high school. I therefore recommend that they be granted high school diplomas this day, attesting to their accomplishments. Board President Nicole McDermott, I present the Kearns High Class of 2026. Let's go.
Thank you. On behalf of the school board of Granite School District, Karen Winder and myself, Nicole McDermott, welcome you here and say to the congratulations to our graduating class of 2025-2026. Well done. One of the harsh realities I've learned recently is that parenting adult children is perhaps the most difficult stage of life. You are grown, graduating, and ready to move on. Having experienced this in my own home, this coming of age this year, I can attest to the truthfulness of this. The hard part is that when you try to share your wisdom with your adult child, it is generally met with a patronizing okay or bruh or an epic eye roll. Not that any of you would do that, right? Now, I recognize that mom looks different for many of you here. It might be actually dad, or a grandparent, or an auntie, or a sibling, or a mentor. But I want you to think about the last time a trusted adult in your life tried to tell you something and you rolled your eyes at them. Are you picturing that? Maybe it was even today. That is who I mean when I say mom. So I want you to think about that, mom. Figuring you won't listen to me because I am mom, I gathered advice from people who are not your mom. Here is a crowdsourced wisdom I am titling Advice from Not Your Mom. Number 1, graduates, drop the timeline. There is no need to rush. You have the rest of your life to be an adult. Embrace the unknown and remember that it is completely okay to pivot. If the path you have always imagined turns out not to be your vibe, it's okay to change direction. Number 2, view life as an adventure. Life isn't straight lines. It has curves, high highs, low lows, and you might even have some side quests. Take the time to go on that road trip. Try the internship, travel, and keep growing. Number 3, you are enough. You are enough exactly as you are today. But being enough doesn't mean that you have to do this alone. You aren't expected to know everything the second you walk across this stage. It is always okay to ask for help from the people who are here cheering you on. Finally, I have to add one more thing. Because even though I'm not your mom, I do have a graduate this year, and my mom heart wants you to know something. This is it. Listen to your mom. Whoever that trusted adult is, they give you advice purely because they love you, not because they get anything out of it, unless they're telling you to buy a fancy car for them, in which case you could be suspicious. They have been down this road ahead of you, and they are always in your corner. I know you are all capable of wonderful and great things, and I can't wait to see what life gives you and where you take it. The future is yours. Here we go. Upon recommendation of Principal Sterland, and as a member of the Granite Board of Education, I, along with Karen Winder, accept this, the 2026 graduating class from Kearns High School, as meeting all the state and district requirements for a high school diploma and declare them graduated. Congratulations, class of 2026.
You come stand right here. That's perfect. Perfect. could maybe start untying the bows, and we're setting them right here, okay? And then you could just pass them to him. Okay. Taylor Dowse. Ireland Berry.
Xavier Peters.
Luke Bennett.
Hamelin Mayava.
Andrew Nielsen.
Sophia Reed.
Noah Williams.
Charlotte Afton Newman.
Xavier Barrios.
Morelli Perez.
Jacob Rosas.
Justine May Tenifa.
Cynthia Carrasco.
Chloe Fawn Roberts.
Mayrani Vargas.
Ella Verena Bezeman.
Adonis William Doss.
Keegan Storm.
Jonathan Jimenez.
Caitlin Ziersi.
Mia Beatrice Eva.
Donovan James DeHolst.
Jane Kirkham.
Parker Josie.
Spencer Ayers.
Giovanni Taylor.
Violet Black.
Tyson Don Nguyen.
Stephen Ayers.
Sarai Santiago.
Brian Chun.
Haley Brianne Thompson.
Ethan Anderson.
Valentino Corrales Gutierrez.
Donna Jones.
Guadalupe Jamilet Gutierrez Rivera.
Annabelle Pendleton.
Jessica Nyandwi Ana.
Maximo Gonzalez Padilla.
Tesla Diana Hall.
Callie Peterson.
Kissel Salazar.
Ivan Rigby.
Alexia Lila Davis.
Michelle Bailey.
Piper Jones.
Rachel Schaefer.
James Lubey.
Leo Brimhall.
Adam Frank.
Patrice Oretti.
Gracie Bowen.
Sabin Jesus Munoz.
Riley Gage.
Connor Sanborn.
Rebecca Sorensen.
Bowen Beitendorp.
Abigail Logan Rose.
Aubrey Baylog.
Emily Clark.
Joe Martindale.
Lexi James.
Ryan Payne.
Amy Harris.
Frida Delgado.
Alyssa Means.
Beck Howell.
Zoe Peterson.
Abigail Trinche Hyde.
Louis Leon.
Valeria Guzman Guzman.
Winifred and Michaela Bailey.
Genesis Colon Marin.
Austin Thomas.
Haley Michelle Elliott.
Francisco Jose Nafate.
Manuel Leopoldo Deegan.
Blaze Mortensen.
Boston Slaw.
Christopher Whitehead.
McGuire Stanley.
Rachel Carvajal.
Austin Paget.
Anna Finau.
Aiden Mitchell.
Jocelyn Vasquez.
Curtis Wrigley.
Sophia Ann Vilches.
Devin Tuyatua.
Luciano Francisco Romero.
Mason Rose.
Justin Healy.
Linda Reynoso.
Peyton Aragon.
Esther Naati Fanua.
Eric Mendoza Salgado.
Aspen Yates.
Bert Colbert.
Eliza Powers.
Jordan Allen.
Win-win.
Yolanda Hernandez Martinez.
Non Fam.
Isaac Hernandez.
Jordan Matipaiha.
Jamie Heredia Gonzalez.
Carly Hogan.
Javid Perez.
Alessandria Nola Kite.
Gabriela Muro Cabral.
Alondra Gonzalez Hernandez.
Daniela Morales.
Casey Bowles.
Lynn Shipley.
Melanie Velasquez Placarte.
Morelli Vasquez.
Alison Lopez Reyes.
Giselle Quintero.
Cristian Carlo Herrera.
Jacqueline Aixa Jimenez.
Claire Gubler.
Fernanda Hernandez.
Vida Carmen Sanchez.
Alondra de Santiago Chavez.
Margarita Garcia Facio.
Fatuma Chabad.
Adam Barco.
Nayeli Sarai Rodriguez Salazar.
Will Grappendorf.
Yendri Ocampo Valladares.
Porter Morris.
Maya Britt.
Stephanie Jensen.
I need your card. Joseph Smiley.
Isa Nicholson.
Vanessa Hernandez.
Jonathan Escobar.
Natalie Lorena Melada.
Coli Bosanilla Cuna.
Aiden Scott Monson.
Britton Buckingham.
Aiden Joseph Ogden.
Olivia Sharp.
Hunter Harley Boone.
Serenyan Kelsey.
Trevor Shepard.
Jasmine Ortega.
Destiny Love Torres.
Rosa Mora Garcia.
Thais Jones.
Noemi Solis Abitua.
Sydney Metcalf.
Leslie Landa Garcia.
DJ Lopez.
Daniela Duran Navarrete.
Chase Martinez.
Alexandra Ortiz Contreras.
Alyssa Teresa Timothy.
Justin Alexander Lucero.
Rachel Sofia Malcogenis.
Cristian Manuel Guerrero.
Braden Pigeon.
Adrian Sendejas.
Jose Guadalupe Espinosa Lopez.
Alexandria Saavedra.
Valentino Monago.
Christopher Gabriel Vargas Cortez.
Manuel Lasalde.
Conrad Napton.
Trevor Kent.
Ivan Khalid Perez Vasquez.
Natalie Lee Martinez.
Jamie Eaton.
Lillian Grace Hardle.
Asher Curtis.
Alyssa Scholl.
Fehoko Lokotoi.
Jeremy Gonzalez Jimenez.
Kelsey Rodriguez Acero.
Jorge Ortega Letechipia.
Elijah Murchison.
Isabel Hernandez Gutierrez.
David Lopez.
Gabriel Gutierrez Astorga.
Madison Ferguson.
Giovanni Hernandez Cardona.
Natalie Garcia Navarro.
Sarah Zavala Alvarez.
Angelina Castillo.
Alexis Loya.
Tyler Science.
Jasmine Marie Stinson.
Dominic Angelo Riga.
Aya Crystal Bellodo.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Cohen Jackman.
Melanie Castillo.
Natalie Coral Martinez Reyes.
Macario Lopez Valdez.
Michael Angelo Barrias.
Eric Mutabasi.
Adan Nicolas Castro Ramirez.
Riker Tovey.
Matthew Dunyan.
Gavin Oakleberry.
Isai Garcia.
Phoenix Odin Barrows.
Chesney McCarthy.
Hayden Valdez.
Bailey Prettyman.
Demetrio Jake Pena.
Madison Garlick.
Jose Medina Huerta.
Jordan Hymas.
Jonathan Ortiz Lopez.
Abby O'Connor.
Roger Romero.
Vanessa Quiroz Mendoza.
Mason Levitt.
Luke Hendrickson.
Miklo Lovato.
Amanda Hall.
Natalie Ostrom.
Lasea Gonzalez.
Braden Mason.
Abigail Lamaster.
Gage Olson.
Tyler Kong.
Damian Fraga.
Brooke McCashland.
Saeed Samir.
Mackenzie Sorensen.
Irvin Argumedo.
Gretel Whitfield.
Zuleyma Núñez.
Kelly Rodriguez Luna.
Jessica Martinez Guerra.
Cynthia Arei Constantino Suarez.
Tabassum Bader.
Daphne Castellón Baeza.
Dan Castañeda Carrillo.
Hugo Jared Porras Berjaurano.
Colton Keith Anderson.
Eric Buya Suarez.
Oscar Manzano Ramirez.
Gael Hernandez.
Adrian Rivera Rodriguez.
Anthony Cortez.
Diogo Lian Macías.
Jimena Serva Ayon.
Brianna Montoya Madrigal.
Paula Perez.
Cecilia Rodríguez.
Evelyn Cano.
Omar Parra.
Valerie Ortiz Cáceres.
Juan Gutiérrez.
Lehigh Gonzalez.
Sebastián Gómez.
Leomeli Labarca Lugo.
Marco López.
Karen Viviana Romero.
Joshua Basilio.
Belkin Lopez.
Javier Martínez Flores.
Abril Granajo Arrioja.
Andrés Serrato López.
Jasmine Espinal Gutierrez.
Leslie Rodríguez Aguirre.
Christopher Alexander Aguilar Ortega.
Johan Clemente Muñoz.
Jonathan Alexander Vallejo Perez.
Dennis Tirso Vázquez.
Alexander Garcia Garcia.
Duralis Ruiz.
Freddy Mejia Romero.
Tatiana Barrios Fernández.
Christopher Garcia Martinez.
Dulce Ruiz Avina.
Brianna Aguilera Ramirez.
Basti Muñoz Morales.
Aviade Salcedo Rodriguez.
Eric Rojo Mendoza.
Marlene Villalobos Salcedo.
Estrella Lázaro Santiago.
Itzel Yaretsi Torreblanca Ramirez.
Caleb Clegg.
Trinity Trujillo.
Gabriel Jimmy Heisen.
Madison Beal.
Guadalupe Ariana Ramos Lazo.
Marely Gonzalez.
Jimmy Núñez Hernández.
Jamil Destiny Landa Ceja.
Yazira Marley Juárez.
Jackie Ojeda.
Megan Bird.
Emmanuel Santos.
Janet Garcia Gomez.
Braxton Deeb.
Aubrey Ponce.
Mason Johnson.
Lennox Hamlin.
Riker Chapman.
Gavin Wagner.
Ian Flockhart.
Adolfo Dayton Vallejo.
Lincoln Barbosa Hatch. Okay, it's good.
Ezra Samuel Dominguez Alvarado.
Mason Duran.
Parker Hastings.
Aniston Henich.
Arijan Asanovic.
Layla Philby.
Mason Basinger.
Corinne Larson.
Jason McBride.
Natalia Quevedo Ledesma.
Kendrick Jaden Pisi.
Natalie Marquez Reyes.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Stephanie Serna.
Andrea Cerrato Jimenez.
Traxton Gardner.
Karen O. Granado Orozco.
Sebastian Crockett.
Stephanie Almaraz Moreno.
Thomas Smith.
Laura Herrera Rivera.
Castor Jarosak.
Yesenia Teresa Lucero.
Afton Ellison.
Emily Aguila.
Isaac Hop.
Ruby Valencia Murillo.
Josiah North.
Trenton Trayvon Snyder.
Eric Contreras.
Jordan Stanley.
Tate Roberts.
Javier Tarzan Adrián García Hernández.
Rylan Miranda Rodriguez.
Kaysen Robert Spencer.
Hugo Gramajo.
Dallin James Perkins.
Amelia Klein.
Jason Martinez Padilla.
Johnny Martinez.
Fabricio Suárez Arroyo.
Leo Omelo.
Abdi Fatah Hassan.
Sita Onevay.
Mercedes Analia Godínez Martínez.
Leilania Tauteoli.
Nathaniel Bedoya.
Lai Angilao Lea.
Darian Davidson.
Juan Soriano.
Jada Lorea Richard.
Juan Briones Lopez.
Giovanni Cintron.
Natalie Orozco Arevalo.
Aiden Isaiah Oliver.
Kilam Torres Pinto.
Jordan Martinez.
Nelson York.
Faisal Bader.
Jeffrey Ryman.
Messiah Palmer.
Jenny Win Chow.
Diverson Ishmael.
Luke Asher Shepley.
BM Monker.
Sailor Walters.
Delilah Ibarra.
Marco Antonio de la Cruz.
Joris Simpore.
Enrique Daniel Maximo.
Asher Sparks.
Oscar Landeros Perez.
Colby Batty.
Giancarlo Gallardo Perez.
Lincoln Bagley.
Jesus Torres Ramirez.
Leah Alvarez.
Giovanni Orozco Ramirez.
Jacqueline Orozco Salguero.
Wendy Chavez Ruiz.
Genesis Jacqueline Situanes Villafaña.
Amy Rangel Lemus.
Jocelyn Santana Rodriguez.
Kimberly Ayala.
Víctor Raúl Padilla.
Jessalea Misionare.
Brian Puerta Ramos.
Yuriana Zamudio.
Rayleigh Alexander Ortega de la Rosa.
Nancy Lopez.
Nathan Heritis.
Jewel Corona Duran.
Angie Alvarez.
Joanna Garcia.
Natalie Arcos Suárez.
Ashley Evans.
Oscar Antonio Joya Díaz.
Daniela Palacios.
Justice Faleana.
Unique Solano.
AT.
Angel Rios.
Obama Biam Kinney.
Enoch Reina.
Repos Munecerro.
Cody Than Henderson.
Karim Bustos Alarcón.
Alan Hernandez Ortiz.
Marcelo Anthony Ursino Alvarado.
Caleb Meekum.
Azul Bella Garcia.
Xavier Flores Vargas.
Ruby May Mataele.
Lisarelli Muran.
Sabalini Ni Aliko.
Santiago Paz Atencio.
Nicholas Jones.
Rocio Concha Sandoval.
Anthony Ordóñez Romero.
Anastasio Delgado.
Juan Osma Solano.
John David Duarte.
Nicolás Muñera Loaiza.
Aaron Benitez.
Ángel Villa Alejandre.
Reynaldo Alviso Ramos.
Emerson Sierra. Shanna
Jesus
Grant.
Peña Suaste.
Shanna Grant.
Denise Espinosa Miraz.
Johan Zavala.
Michelle Reyes Guzman.
Loraya McKenna Fa'amausile.
Richard De Leon.
Nico Ofaatu Tevalo Manuesina.
Malo Jennifer Lemalu.
Cameron Berkey.
Leonardo Alexander Salazar Munoz.
Sabri Jacobson.
Erica Aviles Espinosa.
William Frankie Alfaro.
Chantel Melissa Gonzalez.
Lindsay Eldridge. Mia Fowler. Fernanda Colunga. Sofía Robles. Andrea Nicolette Perez.
Class of 2026, will you please join me in standing? All right, on the count of 3, please turn your tassel from the right to the left. Y'all ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2026!